How could Fred wouldn't just disappear for a week without saying, I'm going to be gone for a week. Nah, something happened. I mean, something not good. I mean, something where, he can't even, like, type a message or something. I mean, come on. Can't even, like, borrow a computer just to say, I'm not dead. So, yeah, something not good happened. Well, yeah,
A lot
serious
of
to what
debate
extent
teachers
though,
that I've
Remy?
had
And the
are,
fact is, they're on YouTube, so yeah, at least you people are part. You're sitting there saying there's something valuable here. So yeah, you're three professors that are in a unique circumstance. I'm just saying that, generally speaking, it's professors isolate themselves from challenge. I mean, and they don't do much. Is all I'm saying. In so many fields, they remain silent. Um, which, like, why aren't they talking about this quantum thing and the two slit experiment and all? They should be explaining, they should be guiding what becomes the conversation on these subjects, and their influence is non-existent.
Is Fred conference report guy?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if somebody has any insider no info. I haven't seen anybody saying anything. I don't know anybody who knows him. Personally. So I mean, yeah. But it's like, yeah, he hasn't made a video in a fucking week, and it's just, this is a guy who's been making YouTube videos almost every day for 2 years. So this is not a good situation. Hey, there's a girl. Anyway, so where were we? Yeah, well, whatever, Remy. You're just gonna keep every time somebody says something, you're just gonna make some counter argument. But okay, professors are all great, fantastic, doing a great job, all the professors. And yeah, everything's working out really well. Country's running well. Everything's doing really good. Thank you, professors. Let's just blame everything on professors. Yeah, we'll just blame it all on them. It's the professor's fault. Like lawyers or something. We just call professors like, oh yeah, the only good professor is one that's underwater.
All right. So, what do you guys think about the new Thunderfoot video that came out? And then, and then, this is like, that's something that we usually talk about YouTube shit here. So, what do you guys think about the new Thunderfoot video that came out about Muslims and then the counterattack on him by the non-Muslims or whatever else? Do you think he's going overboard? And ancillarily, what do you think about TJ's video about the what is it, mausoleum or mosque? Did you guys see that one?
Yeah, I saw the title, but yeah, I wasn't gonna watch an amazing atheist video on this subject. I mean, why doesn't he show up way too late? I mean, like, we haven't heard enough of this shit already. Like, the subject hasn't been talked to death already. Who the fuck cares? I mean, I thought everybody overreacted to the Thunderfoot video, but Thunderfoot basically said, yes, they have a right to do it, but yes, they're assholes for doing it because it's goddamn fucking rude to put their fucking mosque, you know, near 9/11. It's just bad, bad, bad move, and it is. It's rude. Okay, and if I did it in somebody else's country, I would consider myself a rude asshole. Um, not appreciate it. It's just stupid. It's like, you know, there's all kinds of analogies you can come up with, but yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know. It's like the cavalry putting a statue up on Little Bighorn or something. I mean, it's rude. I don't know what the right way to say it is, but whatever. It's just fucking rude. So fuck the goddamn Muslims. Fuck their mausoleum and fuck the whole thing. But whatever. Mausoleum is a good word.
Yeah, well, TJ's video is basically about. I guess he was actually given a counter video about Pat Condell was basically saying that this was their way of being total douches and blah blah blah, and that we should kill all of them and so on and so forth. And TJ basically stated that the whole point about our Constitution is that people have the freedom to do whatever they want to do. So if they want to, place a mosque on even right on top of Ground Zero on 9/11, that they should be able to do that per Constitution if it, if it's not against the Constitution, and that is the thing of freedom of speech, and the reason of freedom of speech is not to protect people that have, a good opinion on things, is to protect the people that don't have, the popularity or opinion and so on.
You're right. Well, that I'm just saying it's non-subject though, because there's nobody that's going to stop them. They have the right. They got their zoning. They blah blah blah. So who the fuck cares? And yeah, and we all should just fart on Muslims. So if you see a Muslim when you're walking down the street, fart. I mean, what's Yeah, we can all protest our own fucking ways, and we can all say fuck you our own fucking ways, and that's all there is to it. I mean, Muslims suck. Fuck them in the ass. Yeah, who cares? There were assholes
Well, I
before
don't know if you
9/11.
saw
There were
the.
assholes after 9/11. And this
Well,
whole
I was gonna
idea
say
that
that on top of that
they're
video is
all
that
they're all
actually
sort of
Von
innocent
Von
people.
Helton made a video to you. Gary, Von Helton called you out.
Yeah, I'm sure. Whatever.
Yeah, or build a strip club next door. I think that would be pretty good. That would go over well. A church and a strip club.
A satanic church.
Nuclear power plant. Yeah, let's put a nuclear power plant right there. That's a good idea. Yeah, well, I don't think they should be pissing on their property, but I just thought it was kind of funny. They said it's going to have a public prayer area. And I'm saying, why do we have a public prayer area? What's the nature of a private prayer area? I don't, it just seemed kind of funny to me, a distinction, a public prayer area, so I can go in and pray to Jesus in the mosque. I mean, I don't think that's what I don't think so, but whatever. Just very funny.
Well, I mean, let's face facts. It's intentionally antagonistic. It's designed. This is what I don't get in this whole debate. Nobody has mentioned that it's intentional. It's willful. They're trying to piss people
Well,
off.
I mentioned that. That's why that was part of my point. Is they're doing it deliberately to take advantage of the fucking whole hoopla about this thing. That's all it is. It's a fucking orchestrated showboaty move, and so fuck these cunts.
Gary, this is the video that Von Helton called you out in. Not only you, he called out the whole atheist community. So I don't know if you want to take a look at it. You probably might not even want to waste your time, but yeah.
I mean, why would you even say, "Oh, he called me out"? I mean, no, you just, whatever, whatever. I mean, why would I waste my time with Von Helton? I mean,
He's
there's
good
gotta
nut.
be more interesting, insane people. Whoa. Hold, sorry, my mic's open. Turn to my right. Yes, I can do that. Yes. Oh, you mean I should look in the camera? Oh, I don't know if I like that. Halcyon. Is that Halcyon? No, it's somebody else. What do you do? I mean, where you just float around the internet and get to know every fucking body on the internet? I mean, you actually know everybody on the internet, right? I mean, you've exchanged driver's license pictures, and I mean, your name comes up all over I mean, I'll be watching a video completely random. Oh yeah, well I was talking to Halcyon. I was like, what the fuck? That was funny too, though. I did a Google search in images for a keyword the other day, like something really simple. It wasn't free will, but it was one of those concepts, one of those real obvious ones. And all of a sudden, YouTube images start coming up from videos, like Nicotine Two and a couple other people, and so I think Google is starting to index the image icons off our videos. Yeah, well, of course I use Google. Duh. I mean, everybody on the internet has oriented their page to be indexable on Google, so you kind of have to do it. But I don't do it because I want to. I want better choices. I want a public library choice.
Where's that clown?
But I
Where's
mean, the
the
choice
clown?
between Google and Microsoft is not too charming. I mean, if these are your choices for internet search, oh, I can search using Google or Microsoft. Because now Yahoo is actually using Google. I mean, they made a deal. So Yahoo's not even producing its own search results anymore. Even though they bought, now this is the weird part. You know, Yahoo bought Fast, which was all the web, which was a pretty damn good search engine. At the same time, Google, actually, when they did head-to-head tests, the first 2 or 3 years that Google was around, the all the web search engine came up with very comparable results. And the irony was, though, that it wasn't quite as fast. Even though the company that produced the technology was called Fast, it wasn't as fast as Google. But the results were just as good. Um, but anyway, so Yahoo actually bought that technology, and they did absolutely nothing with it. They just killed it. And there's so many examples like that, and you just say, well, what is going on here? You know, why would companies buy technology, you know, spend $4 billion for something and then just do absolutely nothing with it? I mean, it's got to make you wonder what the fuck is going on. It's like the Disney company bought InfoSeek, which was a great search engine, and they just killed it. It just killed it. You're like, what the hell? Well, you buy it so you can kill it when you don't have a competing thing. And so you're just wondering, like, they're bagging it for
They're
something.
bagging.
In my experience in the corporate world, that's exactly how corporations think. You just be surprised what they will just kill after all this, all this in love talk, and they're acquiring something over, and you find out it was just because someone wanted to kill it.
And you just gotta figure it's gotta be some sort of deal where, like, you know, these guys are having lunch together, and he's saying, well, look, if you kill that company for me, I'll kill this company for you. You know, I'll swallow this one up for you, you swallow that one up for me, and just get that fucker out of my hair, huh? I mean, you guys know something like that's going on, because why the fuck else would they do it? There's just no, I mean, look at the shit AOL has bought up and done absolutely nothing with.
I was in a company like that. I was in a company that was bought by AOL, and they did absolutely nothing with it, and they were really stupid. It would have obviously have worked. And again, didn't know if it competed with other parts of them, and they just bought a bunch of things they thought were cool, and then they kill all but one, which is usually like the least cool one that was already a department in the company that has the most contacts in the company hierarchy.
Not to change paces too much, but I think this would be a good conversation that, in memory of conference report, a conversation about consciousness